B-rated movies.
Welcome to Burrated, B-rated movies. I'm Anthony.
Holy shit. I'm Brian.
It feels like it's been forever.
Yes, but it also feels there's a loud banging right beside me. Decided that, I'm going to let my dog sit by me, but no way she's going to make it through this episode.
Probably not.
She's has a back itch or something. I don't know what's going on. But, yeah, so I should have even said that, because then they'd be like, what's that sound in the background?
Yeah.
Like that sounds like a 125-pound ghost dog. Guess what? It was.
It was a very large dog.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, I feel like whenever we do take these, I record every week.
Yeah.
I think it's just the excitement to unwind and have a drink and talk some trash about a movie.
Oh,
not even talk trash. Enjoy the movies. So, but what's been going on?
Nothing much. Just got back from Arizona.
Ooh, oh yeah, it wasn't a staycation.
No.
That's what.
Went to Peoria. And I had a Reuben
Gross.
on the road.
I'm sorry.
It was delicious.
I was sitting there, I was like, a Reuben, like that's not an old fashioned, and that's not that. I was like, wait a second, you're trying to slide one over on me about a freaking sandwich.
A delicious sandwich.
Oh, my wife and I just came back from California, where we did not have a Reuben. But we did have a ham, turkey, BLT.
Okay.
So it's just BLT with ham and turkey in it as well. Poolside. And there she is. All right. She just had to let everybody know that she does not also approve of Reubens.
No.
See?
It's okay. I'll be the only one, because I'm the one eating them. Nobody else is.
No, I don't know. What is it? It's pastrami, right?
Corned beef.
Oh, I don't know. One of them. I think I don't like pastrami. I don't know.
You can do pastrami.
But we did drink excessively this weekend, I think. Probably shouldn't have drank that much nonstop. But we did eat a bunch of asparagus as well to help out my liver.
So you had the smelly farts
This piss.
and the smelly pee.
Could you imagine? I read somewhere that, and I think this statistic is 100% off. Like, only 8% of the people, or the population, can smell their asparagus piss.
I didn't know somebody had studied that enough to know the percentage of people that can.
Can you name one person that you know that does not smell their piss after they had asparagus?
Honestly, I haven't done informal polling to figure out who does.
Every single person I know says that their piss smells after asparagus. Every single. That's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. I haven't gone around and done informal polling on that one, so I couldn't. We could ask our listeners.
And they'll be like, "What the hell are you guys asking about my piss for?" And we're gonna be like, "What's also your blood type?" Yeah, but so I think we're watching. What we got tonight?
Killer Sofa.
Oh yeah, Killer Sofa. It looks pretty funny. I mean, scary. It looks like just a old worn out couch. Potentially everybody could freaking relate to this if you ever had an old couch.
Well, yeah.
Because the old couch, I'm pretty sure it's just like the old spring that's in it that's popping up and stabbing people.
Poking them in the butt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what it would do in real life.
Yeah, except it's like that old school, holy shit, 7. It's just like that old school, big ass coil. Looks like it's can raise and lower your car shock.
It looks like a duck penis.
Good. Yeah.
It literally does. It looks like a duck penis.
Yeah. It just looks. I'm trying to think. we had an old sectional, and we had it for years, and we just got rid of it. And comfortable. Every time, if I had too much to drink, I was like, I'm just going to sleep right here on the couch. Great couch to sleep on. But when we were taking it apart and moving it, one of the freaking, like, the sides where the pieces of wood are had, like, a big-ass nail sticking out of it. And I was like, holy shit. I'm glad my kid was,
Yeah.
wasn't playing around and gets tetanus or something.
That would be scary.
Then we'd be on this movie, Killer Sofa. So it's rated 13 plus, huh? Due to alcohol use, foul language,
Frightening scenes, sexual content,
frightening
and violence.
scenes.
Well, it's a horror movie, so...
Oh, man. I hope I don't piss myself.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, you were, I'll admit it, I think I kind of failed this one. But you brought over a nice bottle
Of Old Smoky salty caramel whiskey. I was looking for the jalapeno whiskey, but I didn't.
So glad you chose this one over that one. Well, actually, no, it's not as bad now.
Yeah.
If you don't drink it from the straw.
It's
when you drink it through the straw. So, sorry, to cut you off with that.
It's a nice mild caramel. It's
Yeah.
not too much caramel.
Oh, I say caramel.
I don't know why I say caramel.
Yeah, so salted caramel whiskey. And you suggested Coke or Pepsi. And I was like, you know what? I've got Dr. Pepper cream soda. And I was like, let's give this a shot. And then you said, I don't know, Brian. And I was like, it might taste good. And then I made us these big, huge drinks.
So now we're one drink committed to it.
Yeah, and then I think after this one drink, so when I'm drinking it through the straw, it's not bad. It's not great. But if you sip it through the cup, then it tastes so much better. You can smell it when you drink it too. It's a lot better when you do that. So I think after this, we will switch to the Coke.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, I don't know anything about a killer sofas.
I can't think of any one moment that I've almost been murdered by furniture. But it does remind me of that Lonely Island song, the YOLO song. You only live once.
Indeed.
When they refer to furniture as killing machines.
I think when we were younger, we would mess with. We had a cousin. I'm not going to say their name, Jessica, but we had a cousin, and I'm pretty sure that us older, cooler cousins and his younger, cooler cousin, we would like put him inside of like the hide-a-bed and then tuck him up and under it. Like we probably like crunched all of his bones or something.
Oh my God, that sounds so dangerous.
Yeah. We were kids. We were in California. Pretty sure that was California or Idaho.
Okay, I did have a friend in nursing school who said like what was it? She and her brother were like playing in the living room, and they thought it would be funny to put her brother in the couch, and it was one of those foldaways.
Hell yeah.
And he got stuck.
What?
Like they couldn't get him out.
What?
And they had to like ask for help because they were like under 10 years old at the time, so they didn't really know how to operate the the couch. So
that's nuts. No, we let me see. I had a friend, Dave. I've mentioned him before. When my wife and we moved to California, he's like, dude, you can have this like hide-a-bed. And so I was like, all right, cool. So we took the hide-a-bed and everything. Never used it, but I'd have like my employees that would come over after work. It'd be too late to drive them to like Compton or like South Central. I was like, dude, you can crash here. So multiple friends and employees would sleep on that hide-a-bed, and they're just like, damn, dude, like that bed's like comfortable as shit. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then we had like these cats that would like jump on them and like, knead them in the back. And they're just like, yeah, we also got like a couple massages throughout the night. I'm like, what the hell? So we had that hide a bed.
Well, it's a complimentary service for staying the night. You get a massage, like a surprise
So, like
massage.
leave a tip on the table or something.
It's like the nice Deshaun Watson.
But like nowadays, like what do you call it? Like, man, my brother has a kind of a hide a bed in like his office, and like back in the day, like you had to take the cushions off and the back cushions, then pull the bed out, and then you had to put the cushions at the top of the bed so that way they didn't fall back or like that.
Oh yeah,
His all connected. Like you don't take anything off of it. It just like folds out and folds up like a transformer, dude. It's crazy. Yeah. The only thing I think about hide-a-beds is, like those like donkey punches and waffle stomps and Abe Lincolns and like those type of things.
yeah.
Excuse me. There's one called the Mexican waffle. Don't know what,
Why is it Mexican?
The only thing I can think of it, I don't know. But
I don't
that's
know.
just what it is.
Yeah, somebody named it.
Yeah, and thank you for coming up with this idea, apparently, but this is just a dick move that's fucked up, and this is why I will never have a hide-a-bed. So apparently you take the bed out, and then you take a shit in the couch, and then you just fold it back up and put it away.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's so gross.
So fucked. So
If you do that, you're a terrible human being. I really think you are.
Yeah,
like-
you probably shouldn't be in society at that point.
I mean, I've heard of like when I knew guys that they would get pissed off. They were getting kicked out of a bar for being a dick.
They do like double deckers.
Oh, no.
Or upper deckers. I mean,
Not upper deckers. They would pee monster the bathroom, but
my God.
because they would like if they were getting kicked out and they knew they were getting kicked out, they would ask to go use the bathroom before they left, and they would just
Such
go
dick
in the
moves.
bathroom and just pee all over the floor.
Yeah, there's the upper deckers. There's so many of these, dude. I remember in college, like all of a sudden, like it was just a night, and we just looked up so many and hours of these things, and we're like, good God. So like you say some of these things like rusty trombones, like I said, waffle stomp. I get really pissed when there's like, oh yeah, like 25% of the people actually do waffle stomps. I'm like, God damn it. Like, no,
Who does these things?
man. But there are some pretty funny ones.
Yeah,
You
there
know,
are.
Bull ride, all those candy canes, jelly donuts, all three hot, cold, and cool Carls. Anyways, we're going way off on this one.
Like anything Carl is just hilarious because it's got the name Carl in it.
Right? Well, those ones are just really disturbing too.
Yeah, they are.
Chili dogs. But anyways, killer sofa.
Yeah. I'm kind of a little excited for this one.
Yeah, just based off of the trailer again, like I always do. It looks like it's gonna be intense.
I mean, I was almost going to go for Dave Made a Maze,
Oh,
but I feel like that one leans into its theme a little too well, and it doesn't really work for where we're headed, like with the month that we have not officially themed, but you will find out the theme at the
Yeah.
end of the month.
it's pretty funny.
Yeah. So, but like, I feel like that one leans into that idea a little too well, and it masters the ideas, and we wouldn't have a lot to kind of pick at. But I still want to do that movie very much.
Oh, there's a bunch of movies that we, are gonna do and everything. So, but I'm almost done with this one. Like I said, it's so much smoother drinking it from the cup itself instead of the straw. So, I think we should pause it for a sec.
Yeah, take a
Maybe
break.
a minute, two. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter to you guys because you guys just hear it say, and we're back, and then we start going.
Yeah, because we don't have ad breaks yet, because we just make space for ad breaks at this point.
It would be pretty funny if we just did our own ads.
Well, we're gonna have to, because I feel like it's
would
gonna
be
be a
pretty
little
funny.
bit before we get to
We got to do it
Sponsored
like on
content.
what do you call it? Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
It's like pack of wild dogs just running
Rolling
through.
Mexico.
You don't chew big red gum? Fuck you.
Yeah, we need some of those.
Big red gum, though. I'm a wintergreen. There's no other better flavor of gum or mints than wintergreen. I should do that. What's that meme when that guy holds that big white poster? And it's like, this is something, something, something. Prove me wrong. Yeah, wintergreen mints.
Oh, Steven Crowder.
Wintergreen.
He's entertaining. I don't agree with him,
Mints.
but he's entertaining.
Such a great flavor.
I mean, I'll go for wintergreen, but I prefer other flavors.
I think it's been like in my family for like, let's see, my older brother, I've got two older brothers. I think the oldest one is like 4 or 5 years older than me, and the one right above me is like 2 or 3 years older than me. And I think that my oldest one started drinking. Jesus Christ, see with this caramel salted whiskey helps you out when you try to talk.
Yeah.
I think Dominic started chewing wintergreen gum, and then Brandon started doing it, and then like it was Dominic was a senior, Brandon was a sophomore. Brandon was a senior, I was a sophomore, and then I was a senior. Yeah, and then my younger brother, he was in 9th grade, so he missed that.
He missed the wintergreen
He missed the giving the
revolution.
passing the school on to the younger brother type of thing. But yeah, that was like one of the first things is like always have like gum on you, because like I don't know if kids are allowed to chew gum these days at school or not, but yeah, always have wintergreen gum on you. You can't be
I don't
having
know.
kicking breath in school.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
in life in general, man.
They used to tell us no gum on some of the nursing floors because they didn't want people chewing gum in people's rooms because they thought it was unprofessional.
I'd say, is it unprofessional or is it professional to have nice breath?
Like skunky ass breath.
Man, that's
Yeah.
why when the mask mandates and everything like that, nope. You could smell my mask and like sometimes it burned my eyes because it had so much wintergreen mint flavors busting up. And I think when people first started getting the masks, there's a lady at the grocery store. She's like, "Ew, y'all." She's like, "What's that smell?" And she was getting so pissed. And she's like, "What's that smell? It smells like rotten meat." And everybody's just looking around there. It's like, the only thing that you can smell is your breath
Like,
in your mask,
did you
right?
like brush your teeth, shit mouth?
Dude. And she was like, trying to make a scene and everything. Trying
Over
to call
her
out.
own, like shit breath.
Yeah, trying to call out our local Albertsons. And we were in like the produce section too. And I was like, nope. She looks at me and then she looks at some other guy, and both of me and this other guy look at each other. It's like, no. But
Your own
Yeah.
mouth.
yeah. Yep. And it was funny because you'd see people post all that shit all the time about, how you're complaining about how your mask stinks and it's, this is this. Imagine how we feel when you were talking to us and we had to deal with your breath, and now it's just you that's smelling your own breath.
Yeah, it's like you're realizing the nastiness of your own scent.
Or how great it was.
Yeah,
Dun dun dun.
very true. All right,
Yeah.
let's take a break here, and we'll be back for the beginning of Killer Sofa.
Uh-oh. We're on a sofa.
We're in trouble. Welcome back for the beginning of Killer Sofa.
Uh-oh. I also think that, this could be a warning. They say that if the people that just sit all day on their sofas, everything is worse than smoking. So maybe the killer sofa is actually just the couch potato,
Yeah,
and they're just blaming it on the sofa. Like, you see how soft the sofa is? You try to sit on this and not stay there for 16 hours
I know.
and then get up to pee, then sitting there for another 8 hours.
I wonder how I ever did it when I was like, single and able to play video games for 8 hours straight. All right, so we
here's this
open
guy.
on a dude in a wife beater with who apparently
Epileptic seizures going on.
and he's like, apparently it looks like he cut his hand and is now bleeding onto a picture. as part of some ritual.
And there's a candle lighting, and now he's tied up in a weird sex position.
Inside Dexter's kill
Right?
room.
What the fuck? And then Dwight looking guy from the office comes in with a sawzall, and he's just, the guy tied up is just looking at the picture.
And we see a sofa with button eyes.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. He put the saw on his shin and then started cutting down. Like, he didn't even start the saw before he put it on his leg.
No, he just literally put it on his leg and then started it. That's gotta hurt so bad.
I mean, getting your leg cut in the first place would hurt, but starting off with it on it,
Yeah.
God.
And then we have 3 people.
And now
opening,
get somewhere in the future.
So I'm assuming they're going into
An abandoned
like a storage
unit.
Oh, so his apartment. That was his garage.
Oh, God. And then they're in this creep guy's apartment, and then there's
Look
a
at this
skull with,
cool skull candle.
right? Oh, let's touch this.
You
Oh.
touch all of his
And of
creepy.
course,
Yeah.
it's the fucking goth chick that's finding the room with all the creepy shit in it. Oh, thank goodness his power wasn't turned off, so that way the fog machine could still be blowing in it.
And they find the chained up sofa.
The chained up sofa looks like Gumby got stung by like 100 wasps and he's having a allergic reaction.
Yeah, it looks like the big, like, puffy, like, soft, cartoony character that's in
Yeah.
some shows.
The sofa doesn't even look like it'd be comfortable to sit on.
No.
But the sofa is chained up like a prisoner against a wall, and there's just a note on it that says, deliver to, what was her name, Francesca or something?
Yeah.
And
But, okay, so even if that was delivered to you, like, that thing doesn't look clean or,
Yeah.
like, comfortable.
I said, okay, thanks, you can just deliver it right there to the garbage can.
Yeah. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Movie over. we don't need to continue. So now we're in some type of interpretive dance / credits.
I was really hoping this would be a strip club, but she's way too dressed.
Yeah.
And she's doing way too,
Like artistic.
ballerina moves.
Like, yeah, they look like ballerina moves.
But it is way too foggy. Like, that's making my eyes feel like dried out right now.
And then some, like, cheesy rock band is playing.
That guy's way too old to be in a band. And that lady has way too big of underwear to be wearing that tight-ass dress.
I didn't notice that.
And now you did. See? The more you know, kids.
She looks like discount Selena, like the girl that was from Walking Dead that was in the Netflix Selena.
I was going to say, what? Penelope Cruz?
Yeah, that works too.
Discount whoever. And now freaking... what the hell is that sci-fi
So this is a
show?
band? Are they a band with a dancer?
Ew, they were.
This is so weird. Like, why would you book them?
That's too official.
Like, nobody would. Oh, so now. Oh wait, so these are detectives that are there to question them.
Yeah, who are those detectives from that sci-fi show? Mulberry and
Oh, from
X-Files.
Mulder and Scully.
yeah, Mulberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now there's like, hey, look at this. And there's like literally a fucking decaying foot that's like all gray and black and bloody.
Yeah.
There's like, look at this. Have you ever seen this foot before? How the fuck are you going to identify a foot?
Can you identify this? I know that arch from anywhere.
Right.
Like fucking
Ooh.
like foot lovers.
My ex-boyfriend used to take pictures of his foot and he put this filter on it that would make it look like a zombie foot.
Apparently.
That's for sure his. So now they're just asking her about whose foot could this be. And she's like, well, there was this weirdo who was obsessed with me. Like, I don't care if I was ever obsessed with some chick. I'd never be like, you know what? I'm going to chop my foot off for you.
Yeah.
You know, and so now she's kind of getting all freaked out. You know, they're like, okay, well, here's our business card. If you ever think of anybody who chop a foot off and say, hey, give this person a couch.
And they think she might know something that she's not talking about.
God. So now they're going to check out her restraining order.
Yeah, I guess so.
And these nerds are really going to deliver this, what do you call it? This sofa. Oh, that's got to hurt. So they're trying to lift up the sofa, this lazy boy recliner. And this dipshit woman
cuts her
good
fingers.
God. She's holding it like the leg part is up. And she's holding it where the pieces of metal will fold down.
Why would you grab the inside gears?
That's what I'm saying.
Those things will slice your fucking fingers. Like, that's
Which
real.
they just did.
Yeah.
And then it zooms in on the couch's face and it looks like it has a smirk. Like right there, I'd be like, all right, I need to quit smoking weed.
I'm fucking done. Like, we can leave.
Yeah. The fact that he thinks that he looks at a sofa and the sofa's laughing at him.
Yeah. So now we're at what looks like
some dumbass pirate's house.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like I want to say that's like one of those, you know, the places you go to, like a pawn shop.
Oh.
Like that's what it looks like with like discount or like aging Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah, that guy was looking at what do you call it? He was looking at a guy on a boat in front of the ocean, and he had a beard. And so that guy's like, well, if I comb my beard like his, then I'll look like him. And you're like, no, you won't, because that guy looks nothing like you.
But they're looking... Yeah.
You have a white beard.
Yeah. So now they're looking for Francesca, but he says there's no Francesca. And he is ogling this sofa like he's about to make love to it.
Dude, I like how the sofa is in a tiger's cage when they're delivering it.
Yeah.
And is that two big old bullet holes in them? Are those button eyes or bullet holes?
Those are button eyes.
Then how did it look? It looked like it was going, like you could see through the back of it.
And so he puts both hands on the armrest and looks like he's having like
one hell of an orgasm.
Like a vision orgasm.
And then he sees the guy killing himself to put it in the chair, and then he sees the girl, and now he's awake in the forest, and that dude's behind him. What the fuck?
Like, what hippie dreamland did this guy go to?
What the hell kind of hallucinogenics is this dude taking? And then he sees Francesca running,
like down some paved path.
All right, it's like that they're at the Renaissance fair,
like resuscitated in the weakest way possible.
Fucking CPR, man.
It looked like they were trying not to show the CPR, and all you see is like hands not moving.
Well, I like how he was in the north-south position to that guy. He wasn't even beside the guy.
Yeah.
So when he's giving him CPR, he's fucking teabagging him at the same time.
Yes.
And now look, the sofa went from being gray to red.
I know. It changes colors. It's the Hulk.
All right. If you get 6 more old people, it's just completely adrenochroming up the sofa, except they're going opposite because you took adrenaline from an old man. Unless it's a reverse Benjamin Button sofa.
Maybe.
Which would be super weird. I tell people, I was like, my kid has reverse Benjamin Button. They're like, so he just ages normal? I'm like, yep.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what that means.
Boom. Think about that.
So these two girls are talking about guys, and they talk about how some guy's gay. And
they're probably sad because, look, both those chicks were complete emos.
So now they bring it to this guy who's struggling to bring this.
Well, it looks like he took the back off of it, and he's bringing the base of it.
Yeah.
I hope it looked like some girl just walked by in a towel.
And she's not going to be helpful.
Probably not. Oh, that's Francesca.
That's Francesca. Okay.
She just took a big-ass horse tranquilizer pill. but it looked like it was going to be like a big, huge, like 10 times the size of like a Sudafed or a Alka-Seltzer, I mean.
Yeah.
But instead of putting it in the cup, she swallowed it and then drank water. Like, her belly's going to be farting up a storm,
I know. At
bet.
least chew it up.
God, fucking Neanderthals.
She's angry, but because she's not angry at him, she's just upset in general.
She's probably upset that he accepted such an ugly fucking couch.
Yeah, this thing is hideous. It doesn't go with anything else in the room.
It doesn't fit in the room. He's like, but you can't give up a free lazy boy, babe. And now she's sitting in it. Ooh. Now let's get this craziness to pursue.
So he drops it off and then just leaves.
And she drops her robe, and the lazy boy gives that shit-eating grin again.
Yeah, like he's staring at her ass.
Right.
Because the lazy boy's apparently a person.
Oh, so now we're back to the fucking pirate guy, and now Miss Cleo's in it, and the other emo chick. She's going to say, who's the father of the baby? Right there to the left.
Yeah.
Fucking generic. And then look, they've got one of those, what are those phantasm balls?
Oh,
What the
those
fuck
balls
ever?
where the electricity shoots to the edges, and
I've got one of
Yeah.
those upstairs in my office. I do.
now
Oh,
aging
God.
Richard Dreyfuss
Miss Cleo Jr.
is looking at the something about the
Dibby
Dybbuk.
The Dybbuk.
The Dybbuk. It's a
Usually
Jewish.
it's a box that holds demons, but not a fucking sofa.
Apparently a sofa can work in place of a box.
You can get a box on a sofa. Ding. Oh God, is
So-
that
I don't know who that other person is, but he's staring at another old man.
dude? That for sure is got to be like a Charles Darwin.
Is that like his long lost love? It's Jerry. We met one summer, and we both like baseball.
It is. He's like, I like to comb my beard like his. Our beards would intertwine with each other's.
We'd sit there and smell each other's breath as we chewed wintergreen gum.
Shut up! I love. I'm shaving my beard tomorrow. But it also, I think the only thing that a couch can actually hold on to is like if you fart into it. And now this girl's taking a shower, and
And her friend tries to prank her with a creepy clown mask.
she's like, "Got you good." Yeah. I like. Oh man, there's that fight or flight syndrome right there. I'm taking a shower, and all of a sudden, somebody's standing in front of me with a fucked up mask. Instant pop right to the face.
Fight. Yeah, instantly.
Instant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Even if I was like, oh, that's the same size body as my 8-year-old son. Sorry, kid. Could have been a what's the political term? Not a midget.
Little person.
Sorry, you shouldn't have been trying to trick me. You know.
So now we see a shot of somebody's bathroom and the fog machine that is
Pushing it out the window?
pushing it out the window, apparently.
All right, and now we just see a pair of legs and a laptop on.
Oh.
What the fuck? The
she's
laptop is on the lazy boy recliner?
Because she doesn't have a TV. She just has her laptop.
It's pretty weird. And then I like how that girl's like, make yourself comfortable. Oh, I am. I've got my spiked bracelet, my spiked collar necklace, and I've got my thick-ass leather jacket on. Like,
Yeah.
so when she moves, like,
Yeah.
God, and even her leather jacket has those fucking metal studs on it. Like, that jacket's got to easily weigh 35 pounds, man.
I know. Don't you take that off when you walk inside somewhere?
She takes off when she leaves. She's like, never let him see your next move.
Yeah.
I think
I
her
would wear
nose
it.
ring legally can't be that big either. Look at that fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like she gauged her nose. All that cocaine's just going to go right out that hole.
Well, so you only get some of it, but not all of it, because it shoots out the sides.
Yeah, so that's a waste of money.
Maybe that you're trying to cut back, but you don't want to
yeah.
rob yourself of the experience.
See?
Forward thinking.
And now look, for some reason the nose ring isn't as big. It's a normal size nose ring.
Oh yeah, it has changed size, and the sofa turned.
Well, she's looking to the right window at her friend, and she's displaying her camel toe. And then she looks to the left window, and the sofa is smiling at her friend.
Yeah.
And the sofa's back to being gray. Because it's Thad. That's why. And now, apparently that robe is her favorite thing to wear.
She's been wearing it all day.
What the hell? Does she just have a big-ass hot kettle of boiling hot water and she just sits down with it?
She's going to put it on the ground.
Oh, yeah, nothing more refreshing. Nothing more refreshing than hot tea in the middle of the night. Hopefully it's fucking chamomile to go to sleep.
Probably not if she's like wide awake with her thoughts.
My cat's attacking Anthony.
Lovingly.
There it goes.
Lovingly attacking me.
These crazy ass animals. So now she's just sitting in that random ass. That sofa has to smell.
But she's trying to do like a sexy pose. Like,
And she's like also like rubbing it like ooh yeah. And then look, there's like semen stains right there by the hand. What the fuck? And now she's like, ooh, it reclines.
And then she's like sexy posing.
Like she's trying to play radio DJ right now.
Yeah. I feel like if this was not a 13 plus movie, she'd be
Oh yeah. So there's probably gonna be
Oh, we get some seductive red lighting.
Ooh, red light and a candle.
Ooh.
Nothing turns me on more than a donated lazy boy.
It smells like
That
hobo
smells
piss.
like it's been in a murder and just chained up to a wall in a basement.
Because, okay, you can't control where the blood goes when everything's inside the plastic. So some of it had to have gotten on the Lazy Boy.
I think that it was supposed to get on the lazy boy, so that way it can encapsulate that dude.
So his Dybbuk, because apparently you can become a Dybbuk. Like, that's what they're saying.
So many rules.
Like, this is very confusing.
Yeah, and yep, because no amount of Febreze can get that smell out.
Which I don't really feel like that would apply to the rules of the Dybbuk, because
What?
like that would be like you could play Who's Line, or no, you could play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire everywhere you go, and it's always a TV show.
Did you see she kept doing the fingering motion on
yeah.
the recliner part of it? And every time she do that, she looked like she got more into it.
So I think she was
And-
trying to stay away from the central area.
Yeah, by doing it over here on the recliner part. And then she just wakes up and she's in her own bed. Wakes up and she's in her own bed and she's like, wait a second. Was that just a sex dream or what? What the
Apparently.
hell? And
So
now
Aging Richard Dreyfuss is watching an online guy who talks about Dybbuk's only.
The Way of the Dybbuk
He only talks about the Dybbuk.
by Tu Hong. Whatever. And now this guy's, oh, see, I'm always in that perv mind, man. I thought the old man was like rubbing his nipples, but I think he's having a heart attack because he's taking, what's that, baby aspirin?
Yeah.
And so now he's rubbing his,
But I mean, wouldn't you just take that daily? You don't like you wouldn't just start popping baby aspirins every time some bad thing happens to your chest.
I don't
You
know.
take something else.
Nope. He lives on the, he lives 1/4 nautical mile at a time.
I live 81 milligrams at a time. No heart attacks here.
There he is. Just taking those.
I know.
This guy, he's still, this is, what kind of infomercial? Oh. See, it looks like,
Okay. Like, how do you make a living on YouTube as a Dybbuk guy.
So now we're at that house.
Back at this
Like a
house.
super long view of that house.
I know, like they get like the whole side to like show you how big the deck is or something.
Now she's waking up in her bed. And
Sees all these lighted like tea candles
right. It's
all the way out to her sofa.
a romantic thing. Okay. What the hell? And now the sofa is the one that lit all these candles leading up to it. And then it has
Apparently.
what the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 9 chocolate balls and pitch black coffee and 3 oatmeal cookies and a flower. Not like a rose, like a shitty pink flower that you find in your front yard. That's
Yeah.
what the breakfast is. And the couch is rubbing her leg with his
With his
leg
footrest.
rest.
It's sexy time.
Right? And he's just looking at her with those stupid eyes. The couch.
And here comes TJ, the boyfriend,
Oh, ugh.
who is repelled and disgusted by her kiss.
Ew, and she thinks that it was him that put those candles in line for a nice romantic breakfast. And he's just coming home from a late night, out with his chest hair out, coming home from a late night thinking that she put this nice breakfast together. He instantly just
Yeah.
goes for the oatmeal cookie, huh? All right.
And,
Not even. And he's acting like it's the most delicious oatmeal cookie he's ever had in his life.
I don't. He must be wrong if he thinks oatmeal cookies are good.
I mean, some are, you know. Oh, did you see what just happened? So he went to go grab another oatmeal cookie, and the couch was moved like a foot away, so he couldn't get it. And then he's like, "I must be drunker than I thought."
And the couch is like, no, motherfucker. They're for her, not
These are
you.
her lactation oatmeal cookies.
Lactation cookies.
Yeah.
We're back with the detective Mulder looking at pictures of childhood drawings.
Right? Like, who drew those?
And how is this police evidence?
Oh,
It's like the weirdest police evidence. Okay.
is he in a police office or he's in his office, but yet
He's in his office.
he just has a big old bottle of proper 12?
Like fancy scotch or something.
Something. And now that's a big dramatic change. He went from looking at little kids drawings to bloody gloves.
Yeah.
And now he's looking at like pictures of that dude's house from the beginning of the movie.
This looks like things that are on a conspiracy
Burn in
theory
hell.
website.
And now there's a voodoo doll with Francesca's face on it, and her arm says "Burn in Hell." And it had gastral indigestion, so he's just giving Francesca fucking farts and diarrhea.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What a fucked up voodoo doll.
So
And
now,
now they're at X Files, that location, and they're just like, "You want to explain what these are?" Like she's never seen them. What's going on? And now,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, well, I do have a restraining order. I remember this guy. Why didn't you just tell the truth last night? Huh?
yeah, like what is there to hide? What's the reason? I don't get it.
You take that stalker and you wear it like a badge of honor,
You hide it like no other.
right? It's not embarrassing to you, I guess. You can just be like, hey, yep. And then the girl's just rocking that leather jacket still. I don't know how she got through the metal detector at the police academy. Or
Well, I
police
mean, like
station.
maybe she like did like the airport thing where you put it in the thing and walk around and walk through.
There's
but
this
like-
kid I went to high school with, and he had this hat that was all stupid and had like these metal spikes and everything. And the principal's like, "You're not allowed to bring that shit on campus anymore." Like, yeah, it was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, and it was like a good 50 pounds worth of fucking metal studs in his hat. I was like, "Yeah, dude, what the fuck?" So now they're just sitting there arguing, and she's like, "Do you have any past boyfriends that have violent behavior?" Well, what do you mean violent behavior? Do you know what violence is, bitch?
Yeah, but like, did they ever punch you or slap you?
Right. But then
Like you have to get.
she's telling him, well, what if we're in the heat of the moment? Bitch, there's a difference between the heat of the moment, rough housing,
It,
and
yeah,
trying to throw you down a flight of stairs.
it's called consent.
Right?
But sexual tension is not like I'm gonna beat the shit out of you because you talk back.
As soon as you and I hook up, I'm going to give you a black eye. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell? No, that
it,
guy, he's probably thinking of, as soon as you and I hook up, I swear to God, I'm going to donkey punch you. This is where those come from.
so okay, so this is something I haven't caught yet, but she basically said, like TJ is sexually immune to her.
Also known as he likes dudes.
Yeah, he likes wieners.
And that's why she mentioned it earlier about they were talking
TJ's
about
gay.
yeah. And now
Okay,
it's all coming. And then that's why he probably freaking flinched at her when she kissed him.
it's like ew,
Ew, a
ladies.
girl's lips. Ew, you don't have a beard. Right?
Yeah,
So now this guy's cooking a pizza
and
and
humming a weird song.
right. And now he hears scraping, and the only thing that's around is the couch. And he turned around and looked, and the couch was just sitting there. So
Oh, let
he's
me go back.
playing red light, green light. And then he
Can
just turned around, and the couch is like 4 feet closer to him.
you like Sparta kick the couch like off the balcony?
Uh-oh. Now the couch is coming, and the couch pins his shins against the oven.
And is like
And
pushing it hard, I guess, that so much it bleeds. That's a weird bleeding.
now he's screaming, and now that hook came out. Looks like it stabbed him right in his bum. But dude, I don't think I'd be worried about being stabbed by that hook. Do you see how much old blood was on that thing?
I know. Well,
Like
okay.
there's probably all the hepatitises A through F, and
Kill me now.
God, like AIDS, super AIDS, like what other blood? You
Mega
know,
AIDS.
good God. And now Mulder and the girlfriend are in the house. Why is the house on fire?
I
What?
guess the oven was going.
Still what? And now the boyfriend is in the bathtub with oh my God, with a tiny little cut on his leg, and he has a
Like a
freaking
tourniquet.
tourniquet wrapped around his leg.
Which, okay, that to point it out, that tourniquet is not even tight.
No,
It's because it's still round. If you had it tight, it would be flat.
that just I don't understand why he even went into the bathroom for a tourniquet.
Yeah, for real.
No,
Like a lot of weird decisions there.
yeah, like did he put the pizza in after he's like, okay, I'm gonna hurry and tie this tourniquet off and then come back and eat my pizza?
Yeah, like I guess that was the plan. It's like
Like he just
I've,
saw the the couch
I've been
attacked him.
probably
So would you be like,
yeah.
hey, guess what? We're getting rid of the couch, but now we're back at the
Uh,
pirate rabbi's
pawn
pawn
shop.
store.
Yeah.
Ew, he's got that old ass phone where one piece goes to your ear and then the other piece looks like you got to hold it and it goes to your mouth. Like that was
With
the
the
first
rotary
phone ever
dial.
invented.
Yeah. Tick, 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 tick. Tick,
That
tick,
thing
tick.
can't. God, and look how dingy that thing looks. Like that was the first phone ever invented. That was
It
supposed to
probably
be
was.
white and it's all yellow. Gross. Ew. And look, it's on that little globe. That was the handle of it. Nope. Oh, so now it's nighttime and they're back at their house and Francesca's just now cleaning the stove,
Well, I wouldn't say cleaning. She's just wiping away or smearing the blood.
smearing it more like it, I mean.
Like, 'cause she's not even like, there's no spray involved here. It's just like a paper towel.
God, and those aren't brawny.
She's literally just like paying attention to emo girl and just smearing the blood.
Oh, and now the boyfriend is in so much pain.
You can't get up from his little leg poke.
Ew, he's in his mom's house. Why would you go
And
to
his
your mom's
mom.
house? Why wouldn't you stay at your girlfriend's house?
That was okay. I was thinking about that. That's weird.
Mom. And so now he
Probably
has
because
to.
he's gay.
I guess like that's why. She's like, how can you never stay at my house? Well, I'm pretty sure your friend told you. What the
This
hell?
is
Why are
what-
both of his feet wrapped like Michael Scott when he stepped on the George Foreman grill?
That's about what it's like.
Uh oh. So now he trekked all the way those 5 feet to the water, and the couch spring just peeped up and looked out the window, or looked in the window. And so he looked out the window, and the couch is running away, like literally standing up and running away.
Like it doesn't want to get caught.
I know. You know what they do to soft couches like that in prison?
They poke him a lot.
Yeah. So now he's sticking his head out, and he sees the couch, and he's like, "Oh," all scared. And now he's trying to close the window. Ooh. Nope, you don't get to close the window on those springs.
And apparently he falls, grabs his throat because he's choking on the pill.
How big was that pill?
It's like if it's a pain pill, it's not that big.
Oh,
But then he gets stabbed in the foot.
stabbed.
with
I
the
mean,
couch spring.
okay, so we got stabbed in the foot with a coil, and then it's slowly turning to his head, and now we're back to Miss Cleo smashing an egg with a fucking hammer,
and he's shaking a maraca over it
trying to make a song.
as Pirate Rabbi is watching more of the Dybbuk YouTube guy.
And this guy's he's being transformed into Tron. Either
Apparently,
that or
like, the biggest, loudest laser light show is going on here.
it looked like Thor was coming into town.
I know, like they're about to go through. What is that, the Heimdall?
Right. So what the hell was that all about?
All right, and we're back for the beginning or the continuation of Killer Sofa.
And there's that salted caramel whiskey again.
I know
It
that
gets
and
you.
audio problems.
Oh, Miss Cleo and whatever the pirate dude. Oh, he's telling Miss Cleo about.
Oh, his dreams.
But shouldn't she already know?
Yeah, like I figured she would know.
Boom.
Like, why would you go see the psychic if the psychic already knows everything you're about to say?
What the hell? Now he's playing a wooden flute.
I know.
She's like, use all your senses.
And
Aw.
Looking at the other guy.
He's
the other,
focusing on whatever the hell, Darwin. Who was the other guy? Not Freud.
It's Jerry, his wintergreen
Buddies.
gum chewing friend.
Look, he's just trying to get his beard. See, in this flashback, he has that little bitch ass beard where his friend has that nice, long, voluptuous, old ass man beard.
His ZZ Top beard.
And
But-
now
but
he
he's
finds
not
a
a
flower.
sharp-dressed
What
man.
a weird ass. If you ever find a flower wrapped up in a shirt, would you be like, "Oh, let me get in all deep like and sniff it"?
I'd look at it, but to smell it like real, just like super deep, no, never.
And now, freaking Little Red Riding Hood and her basket of bread are going through the forest. Oh, they're chasing this woman like she's a pilgrim. Oh, and she just grabbed a knife and slit her throat.
Yeah,
I have no fucking idea what's going on.
which I'm pretty sure that's the same girl that the sofa is in love with.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the same girl.
What the hell? And now they're like, dude, these guys for sure have to be on like PCP or acid or some shit. Mm-hmm. Because he just died again, but then Cleo gave him CPR,
Yeah,
and then she's smiling and hugging him, and then it cuts back to real life again. So,
yeah.
what the hell is that dream
And he's-
game movie?
What, like Inception?
Yeah.
Like, and now he's like super close to her. Like when he was like a chair length away, And then he wakes up and he's like right next to her.
Miss Cleo needs to. Well, I guess she's her own boss. I was like, she's definitely gonna get HR called on her.
For getting handsy with the clients.
She's a fucking close talker.
Let me touch your beard.
What the hell is going on? And now we're back at that apartment with Francesca, and she
Yeah.
was just sleeping on. She was sleeping on the sofa, and then she follows, and like a pair of her panties is in the hallway, and fucking Golem was in the bathroom making all these creepy sounds.
Yeah.
He's like, "Who's there?" And all of a sudden, he just jumps out the window.
It's very strange.
She's like, "That's the part where you need to move out." And you see, there was Golem was in there because the toilet seat's up. Doesn't he have the DC to put that shit down?
No, when he comes in to drop a deuce, he leaves the toilet seat up.
Unless it's tricking her, and he actually did that Jesus upper decker. Wow,
Upple decker.
Dude, I think of this episode we're gonna have so many slurs in this.
We are unintentional. Completely unintentional.
What the fuck? And now that was just a dream.
So it's like a dream inside a dream inside a dream inside a dream.
What the hell is going on here? And so now she's back in her bed, and the floorboards are creaking again. And now she's looking all confused. Like, is she like, oh, is this a dream now, or is this going to be real life?
I don't know what's going on.
What's the fucking Yogi Bear?
Yeah.
I was waiting for is this real life?
I was trying to use my big dumb guy voice, but then like I realized like she's a lady, like she wouldn't have that voice.
I mean, she might. Yep, for sure she 100% does. She has turned a fucking magnum light on while it was pointing in her eyeballs. And then she moved it away because it was bright, then moved it right back into her fucking eyeballs, bright as fuck. God damn it. Oh. And now she's
Like super sneakily, slowly trying to like get up and investigate the noise.
that's the longest it's taken anybody in the history of anybody getting out of bed.
Like she sits there forever with the light like cocked sideways.
Yeah, and now she's still just sitting. All right, she's finally in the living room. She's only wearing her shorts and tank top, though. Where's her robe?
Yeah, really.
I like how she's panning from left to right. And when it got to the sofa, she went up and over, then down, so it didn't shine it. And then she went back to see the sofa, and it had the sofa's big dumb eyes.
Yeah,
And that scared her.
apparently, because she's not used to the sofa being in her house.
Wait a second, that sofa's been there in the corner this whole time? So she
here-
called her emo.
Her who is no longer wearing a leather jacket.
But she still is wearing their spiked collar necklace and her spiked bracelets.
Well, they have to keep some type of visual consistency.
Well, it's because she just got out of bed.
Yeah,
She's not an animal sleeping with a big ass 40-pound leather jacket.
yeah.
She wouldn't be able to roll over. That would fuck up her warranty on her Posturepedic bed.
Yeah.
And now,
So they come in and shine lights at the sofa.
and somehow it's foggy in her apartment.
Well, it's because everywhere has fog machines.
Either that or they're hotboxing because they look like a bunch of, cool people that vape. Hold on, bro. Let me get my vape. I'll come over and save you.
She decides to leave because she doesn't feel safe.
And then somehow the sofa is now on her rooftop deck.
Looking over the balcony at her.
And those lights are all lit up.
Yeah.
And now somebody's just vacuuming. Where the fuck are they?
Oh, no. So this is the mom. TJ's mom is going to come in and clean his room. And
Mum.
his mum. Mummy.
What is kind of shitty ass?
And now
Well, that extension cord. And now,
she sucked up his eyeball.
what the fuck kind of vacuum is that? She was vacuuming the hallway, and then it looked like it was switching over to like a food processor, and it was going around and round and round and round and round, and then all of a sudden,
one of those ones with like the wind tunnel or whatever.
I mean, I've got a Dyson, but I don't think it would food process a body piece.
Oh no, it would get stuck.
Well, you know, it's funny. My wife, we've had a couple Dysons. When we first moved in, we have a Dyson. It's still upstairs to this day. And for the longest time, years and years and years, like, we're like, the hose isn't as strong as it used to be, right? And so all of a sudden, this year, we took it apart, and somebody, and she'll admit that it was her, but somebody vacuumed up a Sharpie, and it went down there. It bent the Sharpie, like, almost to, like, a U shape. That's how strong these
shit.
fucking Dysons are, dude. Dysons are legit, man.
It got stuck though, right?
Yeah, it got stuck, but the
Yeah.
only reason why it got stuck was because when, you know, the hose, it goes like this, then it goes in. But it bent that marker. Like, there's been times, like, our son has Nerf guns, you know, and she'll suck up those, and you'll see it go into the wind tunnel and be like, "Whoop," and you're like, all right.
So, as she's leaving her house, she runs into a guy who points to his ring finger as if that's supposed to be like, hey, we're supposed to get married. And then she says, no, I can't. I've got a boyfriend.
Right, and so then he just puts his hands through the mailbox.
And opens her door and takes it upon himself to go in.
Super weird. Like, I bet that guy's cool, like, around vending machines.
Yeah,
Because whose doorknob is that close?
I know. It's oddly close.
Seems
Makes no sense.
Seems fake. So now they're, goddamn it, back at whatever Mulder and Scully's, whatever the fuck their name is from
Yeah.
X-Files.
This is our British Mulder and Scully.
Damn, and that girl doesn't have a leather jacket on. She's freezing cold. She only has a denim vest on, and of course her, you know, her jewelry,
Yeah.
as they call it. Oh,
And of course, the creepy guy that insinuated marriage with her, his name's Ralph,
and then his last name was Kelly.
and he's Kill Kelly, and he's the suspect.
So we're not going to touch base on R. Kelly.
Well, we could
Like, why the fuck would they put his name to be that?
just keep it in the closet.
Right? How many parts of that song? 16?
Yeah,
Apparently that wasn't a funny joke to my dog.
she does not think that's funny.
Nope. She woke up out of her sleep to say, enough. And now that nerd's in the apartment just walking around?
You're just touching stuff.
Ugh. I thought that was her thermostat. I was like, what a dick. He's fucking turned the thermostat up all high.
No, that's the smoke alarm.
Yeah, and now the frumpy couch is looking at him with a grumpy old man face.
So is he checking to make sure there's a battery?
I think he's bugging her apartment.
Okay, that makes sense.
I could be 100% wrong, though.
It's quite possible. I don't really know what he's doing. If he's bugging, he's doing a very bad job. Yeah, he's bugging things.
Huh. Looks like he's also set tripping.
But he's also like never done research on what it looks like to actually bug an apartment.
I like how he took that rotor off the ground and then put it on her table, bugged it, and then just left it on her table. But then at the same time, why would your rotor be on the ground?
Yeah, really.
Ugh, what a creepy ass fuck.
And he puts her bra on his shoulder.
Just walks into her bedroom, grabs a bra, swings around, and puts it on his shoulder. And then grabs like her summer hat.
Yeah.
What the hell?
He's trying to go full Ozzy Osbourne here.
Dude. Why is that door so small?
I know.
And why does he look so confused? Get the goddamn bra off your shoulder. You ain't Jay-Z.
And he's going to get in her
Oh
bed.
my god, he's going to. He's pulling... What the fuck? He's pulling her sheets back and he's putting...
The bra and the summer hat in the bed.
But he made it look like a face. And now he's kissing a rosary?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
hell
he's
yes.
gonna...
So he put the hat and it looked like a mouth and the bra looked like eyes. And...
He's going to have sexy time in her bed.
he-
Like self-sexy time.
He's having a hand party for sure, but he's also grinding really weird. And now the sofa. Hold on. The sofa is peeking in through the door.
This looks so strange.
And now
Here comes...
he starts vigorously humping the bed.
And the sofa has grabbed the iron
Wow.
that is not hot.
And he's
It's not
saying, "Oh,
burning the rug."
Francesca."
Yeah.
And we missed the death scene,
Yeah, we didn't get a death scene at all there.
but it just looked like he
Like nothing.
might have used it as like one of those medieval weapons, like the ball and chain.
Just smacked him in the head with it.
Yeah, like he swung it, but at the same time,
Wouldn't that just give you like a really nasty concussion?
probably, but at the same time, that dude clearly is a virgin because nobody humps jumping up and down like that.
I know.
I mean, maybe I've been doing it wrong this time.
So now, so father, or so, what do they call Jewish priests?
The rabbi
Rabbi Richard Dreyfuss
and Cleo.
and Miss Cleo are doing their deep, exhaustive research on the Dybbuk.
They're gonna hook up for sure. I like how he's, if he is the rabbi, why is he wearing that fucking chupacabra looking T-shirt?
I know.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
Because he's not really a rabbi.
that's one of those things where it's like, hey, you don't, it's probably not a good idea to, mess with the dead, but you want to play my Ouija board?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, doesn't
no.
really make any sense,
I don't really want to do that.
I'm a
So-
vegetarian, but I love me some tomahawk steaks.
Yeah.
What?
So they're at the Apollo Lodge Motel.
God, I can't wait till somebody comes out with like a fucking, what do you call it, cane, and grabs him off the stage.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
Womp womp. And so now the two girls are having a very serious talk. Hopefully about that girl's bracelet.
About recliners.
Oh.
No, because that seems to be the most serious of the topics in this movie is recliners. So she pulls out. Do you notice how she pulled out her laptop like full-handed, the other side and like turned it?
I also like how the laptop didn't have any kind of cover to it.
Oh yeah.
Like, if I go anywhere with my laptop, I put it in its sleeve and stuff like that.
Oh, I don't do that.
Oh. If you threw it in a backpack, you just be like, oh, here you go, laptop, and throw it in a
I have like
backpack.
a laptop
Nope.
slot,
I still put this shit in the sleeve.
and then put the power cord right in front of it.
Nope. Keep all that shit together. So now Scully and Mulder are now watching somebody's YouTube channel,
About a sword review.
Dark Freddy Blog.
Yeah, he's.
What the hell? Is that a didgeridoo? No, that's a homemade guitar. That's a keytar.
That's a keytar.
No, that's one of those, what the hell?
Oh wait, and they see the sofa in the background on his video.
Ooh.
I guess that's supposed to be the important part. So now we're back to Rabbi Richard Dreyfuss and Miss Cleo talking to the friend.
When did the friend get there?
I know, like,
Like, what the
apropos
fuck?
of nothing. She's there now.
It's probably all a dream.
I think it might be because I feel like none of this actually makes any sense.
So many. And then
I feel like I'm watching
old man,
Phantasm.
the old man pirate is rubbing his heart again. He just needs to go to, he needs to go to the doctor for sure.
Yeah, like he seems like he has a massive heart condition. Maybe you should not be fighting killer sofas until you take care of your heart. That's like the side story of this movie is like him becoming healthy and like going to
Like-
the doctor and getting on medication.
Number 2 will be better for him.
Yeah,
Oh, so the creepy guy who was humping the bed.
is now dead. Apparently got wonked in the side of the head.
I thought it
the
was in the
iron.
front of his head
But
somehow.
it's like the side front by the eye.
Which the only way that would work is if the sofa would have done an uppercut with it.
I know.
But
That defies the laws of physics. So now the sofa is trying to shove the creepy guy off the balcony.
so the sofa was pushing and pulling him, and then the sofa just
strange.
picked him up and then threw the guy off of the rooftop deck.
Yeah.
And the girl stepped on a Butterfinger wrapper and made a crunchy sound. Uh-oh. And now the sofa's chasing her.
The sofa knew she was there. But apparently all you have to do to get away from the sofa is just close the door.
I mean, I would think that you would just go down like, those stairs that, like, have corners.
Yeah.
Obviously, that guy had a damn time trying to get the sofa up there. He had to take it into two different pieces.
I would love to, like, see the sofa chase somebody upstairs, especially stairs that wind.
And then it's like,
It's like doing this, like, weird, windy, like, sideways walk thing. That would be hilarious.
Or like go from one room to the other room where you know that you'd have to do like that L-shaped movement.
Yeah.
See? Like if you take it out like an L-shaped movement, then you got to sit it up, then flip it to the other side, and then do another L-shaped movement to get into another room. That's where she should go.
Like, I would love to see, like, 2 of those L-shaped movements in a chase and just hear the sofa, like, have a voice be like, damn it, I did this once. This is really fucking hard.
It just makes it grunt. It sounds like, ugh.
Like that sound I make when I have to do something I don't want to do.
Like, damn it. But the sofa gave up because it doesn't have hands and it couldn't open the whatever doorknob.
Yeah.
But
So the sofa's chilling in the kitchen.
walking now. The
now
sofa
walking.
has become mobile.
Yes.
And now this girl's sitting, like, looking all confused, like, what the fuck? Is that a sofa walking I hear?
So she's in the hotel right now. The Apollo Lodge Motel that looks like
Her
this
apartment?
This looks like an apartment, not a hotel.
But
Like,
also,
if you got this as a room, this would cost like $200 a night because it has
Like-
more than a bed and a.
it's a bedroom. What the fuck?
This is a bedroom in a. This is supposed to be a hotel. That's what this is supposed to be
with a kitchen.
with the kitchen.
I also like that she was on her laptop, but then when she took her laptop away from her, it was just a blank screen. And why is everybody in this movie on medication?
I know, it's super weird.
What the fuck?
I don't get it.
Oh, and now her sink is wet because now it flashes back to the sofa staying in front of the sink. And is the sofa
Like, has a
licking
mouth?
its lips?
Yeah, the sofa has a mouth.
And now, what the fuck is... Dude, this is pretty hard to follow.
And now Mulder and Scully have just shown up inside of her hotel room.
And she was listening to her sink because she says she's worried about her friend Maxie.
Yeah. But how do they get in without knocking? Does nobody use doors?
Nope, nobody uses doors, and that's why everybody's on medication because
And-
they're all...
And apparently people just like show up at random places and there's no rhyme or reason how they got there or why they're there.
Excuse me, what the hell? Yeah, it does just,
It's like the Seinfeld of horror movies. That's literally what this is. Betty would love this.
So what the hell? So the friend was back at the house being murdered, but they have some kind of twin telekinesis powers
Apparently.
where she's like, my friend was murdered by the sink. And now she was by the sink all the way across town. And she's
But-
like, yep, here it is.
And she senses it.
Yeah, she's like, you see, her keys are right here. I didn't open it.
This is weird. I don't understand things. And now the sofa's back in its original spot.
And it's also back to its original color.
Yes.
It's no longer red.
Maybe that's like some weird lighting trick.
No, I think that it needs to kill more people to change its color.
I don't think you're old enough for this, Hawk.
Ooh, Hawk is trying to get Anthony's... Oh, yeah, you switched up again. Is the Coke better?
The Coke is better.
Sorry, I failed us beginning.
Oh, no,
night.
we're good. We're good. We're good.
Freaking embarrassing. Oh, so now they're
They're doing
looking,
a full dumpster dive, and they find the creepy guy,
and that girl's so disgusted with the creepy guy.
who is obviously not decomposed body, but he's only been in there for like 2 hours, maybe.
I really hope they go to her bedroom and there's just a big stain of semen on her bed.
That's so gross.
Well, that's what he was doing, and so now the couch can talk because the couch is saying, Valerie, Valerie.
Maybe it's singing the Amy Winehouse song.
That's what I was thinking.
Why don't you come on over?
And so
I've run out of
now,
bars.
so she looked and the couch is whispering to her. And so she runs downstairs. And then apparently this is the creepiest neighborhood in the world. But they never solve any crimes because there's
Just-
a creepy ass neighbor like peeping out of his window, like raise hand or like, hey, what's up? I see that you've had like, 4 people be murdered at your house the last little bit, but
Yeah.
you want to come over for drinks later? So the creepy old dude just opened up her bedroom and was like, oh, she left already. Like he was
Yeah.
going to fucking record her sleeping.
I guess. Like,
What the fuck?
They don't explain why he's there. But now Francesca is in her... gets out of her tiny car in a random parking lot on the edge of
Fucking The Secret of Rowan Ironish.
the Irish, like, countryside
Right?
ocean.
Uh-oh.
How did we get here? I don't know how we got here.
She has an electric vehicle.
I'm very lost right now.
Uh-oh. And now she's going to take that leap of faith.
So, Father Richard Dreyfuss has called... Oh, he's Maxie's grandfather.
Wait a second. Maxie's the emo chick.
Yeah, that's her grandfather. Is Father Richard Dreyfuss.
I guarantee Maxie can dunk like a 16-foot rim. If she just took off that leather coat,
I know.
her calf muscles and quads are probably fucking
Do
astronomical.
you think she's like Goku? She wears like the weighted clothing,
100%.
like just for training purposes, and then goes up against Frieza.
We used to fight in our...
I know, I'm
Our
going like full
master-
nerd mode here.
Yeah, no, I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
And he's got 2 matching cups that say, "Trust me, I'm a rabbi." Did he buy a set of these cups?
I'd be like, which one's mine? Oh, it's the one that says that.
Like what?
And now
wouldn't
he's
you-
wearing just a weird beanie. Not the Jewish, like,
not the yarmulke.
yeah, but an actual beanie that he has on like a gangster. And they're, what the hell? Again,
Okay.
turn
so-
your goddamn electricity on.
Yeah, like this is a poorly lit room.
I'd be like, it's kind of weird that you just don't want to have like lights on with me in your house. Why are you
So-
trying to do a candlelight dinner with just drinking coffee? And why the fuck are we drinking coffee this late at night?
Yeah, I know.
Trying to go to bed soon.
I know. It's like I know we're having this very intense conversation, but I'd like to sleep. So now we get to why the couch keeps calling her Valerie. Apparently, from the YouTube guy
Right.
with his YouTube videos about the Dybbuk.
It just seems like, like you're on YouTube, it's like, hey, single moms in your area. And hey, grow your wiener. And hey, like all these pop-ups, like inappropriate.
Yeah.
It looks like they're on a YouTube page where it's just, hey, click here for a debug. Hey, click
Yeah.
here to learn about fucking
This would never
like
be a
swords.
pop-up. This
Hey,
would-
click
yeah.
here for fucking the reason why couches call people Valerie. Like it looks so fucking cheesy.
It does. But
There's another
apparently
pop-up.
There was a Valerie and a Gerard, and this all happened in the 19th century because she passed in 1876.
And they said both of those people had the power for what? To do something with ghosts. Who fucking knows?
Whoever crossed their path, they could trap souls or something.
What if he's like, hey, you cut me off in line. Fucking I'll see you in hell on this couch when I fart on it.
I would be more afraid of a mall Karen than I would be of this killer sofa. Honestly.
It just seems like all you gotta do is get a tetanus shot and then you'd survive it.
Like, I'm fucking good. Like, once that thing comes out of my leg, I just kick the shit out of that sofa until I can get out of the room.
Right, like I'd sit there and you'd hear the sofa coming at you, and you'd be like, "Hey, juke move," and then fucking move.
Parkour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Locking in a bathroom.
Yeah, really. And then just, like, keep it locked in there until you can do something about it.
Yeah. Use fucking tape and tape it.
I mean, if it's your apartment, you're not going to get your deposit back. But, like,
Not your chair, not your problem.
I mean, like, you're still alive.
All right, so now the rabbi's telling them that we need to build 2 Dybbuk boxes and name them both D's for D's nuts.
Because apparently they have to be the same box, but
Yeah.
different.
And so I'm guessing, like, when I watched, I forgot what other movie that was, but they're like, no, like, you line it with gold because the devil wants all the money or something, and so you line the box
Huh?
with gold. Yeah. I can't remember which, Annabelle?
So now we're making Dybbuk boxes, which this just looks like shitty woodshop class. Like, he's
Oh.
making bird boxes.
Way shittier than fucking wood shop in high school. But again, they say that you need to have like gold or money or something in there so that way it gets the demon in there. And then he does a close up of him looking at that picture of goddamn fucking Charleston Heston again, or whoever the fuck it was.
It's his lover Jerry,
Now we're going back to the goddamn.
which I don't know if that's actually part of the plot. I just made that up and I'm keeping it going.
Probably you're right. Something probably happened, and he's like, "Oh,
And he
I can't
and his
wait till
lover
I'm-
Jerry loved wintergreen gum.
nowhere near that one." I guarantee he's like, "I wish I was that couch and he could sit on my face." That's where this is going.
Okay.
And so Mulder is working out in his home, just doing a bunch of push-ups
Yeah.
in front of his laptop. I do that all the time.
And apparently Scully is in
Looking
her car
and just zooming in on pictures of
and
him. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
like zoom.
Go to your house.
Like, at least she's not on her phone, so she doesn't have to do the finger thing because that
She
gets really
did.
annoying. Oh yeah.
So now we're back with Francesca, and at first it
It's
looks like
the-
she was like getting into a move to dance like this, but like she was swaying her head from left to right.
Yeah.
But then it looks like she's falling asleep.
But then we have the ceremonial blowing of the horn with the fog machine.
That's fucking. The rabbi is smoking hella opium right now, and blowing it in her face. So she's high as shit right now,
Oh yeah. This is like a fucking ayahuasca den or something.
dude.
Like-
Hi, Wafa.
Like,
And
this is like peyote.
Dude. Yeah, they're tripping balls for sure. And so there's the couch, and the couch has
Fucking knew it.
a mirror.
She played the girl in the vision. They just moved the bangs.
yeah. That's why they said you look just like her.
Yeah, okay.
Gross. And so then she has that big ugly knife, and then again the fucking rabbi. As soon as he has these visions, he fucking instantly starts having heart attacks.
Yeah.
He's 6 inches away from the pills, and he's pointing at the pills. And he's saying, "Give me the pills, give me the pills." This bitch grabs the box.
And runs. But the aspirin wouldn't save you from a heart attack.
What if it was baby aspirin? And he's still reaching for it in the
Even if it is
background.
baby aspirin.
Are you supposed to take baby aspirin or baby Tylenol?
Daily. But like, if you're having a heart attack, you probably have like Cardizem, or you have, like Nitrostat.
No, you
But
take
you're
Viagra and go out like a G.
But you're not gonna like take 81 milligram aspirin every time you're having a heart attack. That's stupid. Do you want to die?
He doesn't. That's why he takes 81 fucking pills of Tylenol and aspirin a day.
It just chokes him down.
He's not going to stop eating fucking gas station sushi. That would be crazy.
Yeah, who would do that?
And now there's some sweaty fucking guy just knocking on people's doors.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is that?
who is also wearing a leather jacket and an undershirt.
And then we're back to Francesca taking more goddamn medication pills,
A lot of pills in this movie.
driving through fucking downtown London, wherever the fuck they are, Ireland.
I'm very lost right now.
And then we're back at fucking Mulder interviewing somebody. Is that the delivery guy? No. Who the fuck is this dude?
I do not remember him.
And apparently Mulder now is wearing a leather jacket. But at least his looks nice.
Yeah.
There's no fucking extra weights to it. And we're in a lab.
No, we're in somebody's house. Oh, we're in her house because there's a ballerina picture. Supposed to visually tip us off that this is her house.
Oh, is this that creepy neighbor?
Oh, is this the neighbor? Okay.
Yeah, the creepy neighbor that's able to look in Francesca's house.
Because all creepy neighbors have telescopes.
Like,
that
I
are
feel like if
pointed
you were
at
a
people's-
neighbor, you wouldn't really use that huge of a telescope because...
It would be obvious that you're staring into people's houses.
But it also would be way too close.
Yeah.
Like, that's a telescope that you would look for fucking, like, the planet right after Pluto and see that one.
That is true.
You wouldn't be like, oh, my neighbor is 15 feet away from me. Let me zoom in on her.
No, we're looking at the world's greatest security cam.
Hell yeah.
The thing is, there's no grain in that at all. Like, it's crystal clear.
It's for sure a Ring doorbell.
Like, it's got to be a Ring doorbell. Somebody put up a Ring doorbell in their house. So
Oh, this poor guy.
this set up a security camera in her house. Well, that's what he was doing.
No, the creepy guy wasn't doing that.
Oh, okay.
The creepy guy was... Obviously, the creepy guy was a creep. He started humping her bed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
This is the neighbor that we called creepy because he's just staring out the window at her and waving at her. And so now the female detective and some other random person now
So the
have
other
witnessed
detective
it.
goes off to do detective stuff, and the other one that's with
the
her decides
random partner
decides to continue watching this voyeuristic footage.
because the chair turned 90 degrees. And they're like, oh, for sure it's that one. And so
she's gonna push the box.
like if the Debbie box touches you, then you go into it.
I guess that's how it works. I don't know.
It's not the fucking Ghostbusters box where you kick it open and slide it.
Yeah. So now she's getting more gasoline on herself than she is.
Yeah, she's trying to hold the gasoline by the
nozzle.
and she's holding it above her head, getting gasoline all over her and the sofa. I fucking hope she lights it on fire.
Oh, this is a live stream. Okay.
And now all of a sudden,
That's why the detective runs off. Okay.
look at her hair and her shirt. She is soaking wet.
As soon as she lights that, she's gonna go up like
She's
a
going to
tiki
go
torch.
up, and the chair is going to be perfectly fine.
It's on her hands.
She
too.
lit it.
This is not realistic whatsoever.
Unless she's that monk.
But then
The chair blew it out
blew it out.
and
So throw it
blew
before I
out
can
another
blow it
one.
out.
She's lighting a match and just holding it right out in front of him,
So go low.
in front of her face. And it's the shittiest graphics.
I know, it's like literally the mouth opens and you hear like a.
I don't know why she just wouldn't do that one move where you light and throw it at the same time.
I know. It's a crazy thought, right?
And now the fucking
Chair
killer
is like,
sofa turns into a goddamn Minecraft character.
It looks like a discount Easter Island head at this point.
Yeah. Just a square ass chair head and then a square ass body and rectangle arms.
Yeah.
So apparently the chair grew fucking legs.
And it now has chair legs and it can walk.
And what the fuck? It keeps doing like an inside view looking out from the chair eyes. And it looks like it has a brain that's all bloody. I don't fucking know.
and here comes the detective, and he's going to shoot bullets at a demonic chair.
Again, a chair. What the fuck?
But then there's a person.
With no face that's been hiding in the chair this whole time?
Didn't see that coming.
What the fuck?
That's weird.
That's really fucked up. And now she's taking more medication. Oh.
Shoots all her pills on the ground.
All the pills on the ground. So somebody's been in that chair the whole time.
That's creepy.
Pissing, shitting, eating. But their face has been chopped off. And now she's in the bathroom and there's a closet in the bathroom. And she's being eaten.
Yeah, by somebody with like a weird zombie face.
All right. So basically that stalker fucking Trojan horsed her ass.
And now she's coming out of the bathroom. Did she get possessed?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I read that right.
By who? Grimelda? Where the fuck was that person? And then the bathroom's foggy.
So the soul was released from the chair.
No, here's what I think's going on. I think that those two people that were in love or whatever, not in love, from the beginning, the boy and the girl from like 1876 or whatever the fuck. I think that they're trying to find bodies so that way they can be back together.
Oh, okay.
You know, and so there's like, here's a Dippy block. And then the girl comes out of the trash can. Her head is fucking completely split wide open, bleeding down her face and arms and everything like that.
Yeah.
And she's just allowed to walk wherever she wants. Nobody's going to fucking give this little kid aid.
I know. Like, she's got this big gaping wound.
No,
on her
look, it
head.
has a big-ass piece of fucking glass sticking out of her forehead.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
And now they're looking in the mirror.
And she's smiling into the mirror. The girl that was just possessed.
Francesca. Crazy ass bitch now. And then it is now just like on the outside of the house.
Yeah.
Like zooming in like it's Friday the 13th.
I know.
Still, that girl and that piece of glass in her head. Like, all right, it's time to get the fuck out. Like,
Oh, we're back in the house.
I had to do the zoom in.
Zoom in, because apparently we need to zoom out to have a zoom in.
And now the guy detective is sitting down. Looks like he's interviewing the fucking sofa.
Yeah.
The sofa that you just shot and you saw a man living in it with no face. So why are you interviewing the sofa?
He's interviewing sexy Francesca.
Who put a flower in coffee?
Apparently.
He's like, nope. She's like, do you want cream or sugar? Nope, I'd rather have a fucking dead flower.
Dead flower.
Thanks.
This will taste so much better. It's the botanicals. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Gotta let everybody know that I'm fucking vegan. A goddamn flower in your coffee. All right.
So now the female detective gets a call, and the date of death is wrong on one of the bodies.
So he's been dead for weeks.
For 2 weeks.
Oh, and now the rabbi's shirt's off, and Miss Cleo is blessing him
Because he had a heart attack.
because he didn't have his medication. And now this girl
Is digging through the YouTube guys' Dybbuk videos.
Like, do you think he went to college for this? Like, it's those same people that are just like, no matter what happens, you're like, my car was towed because I was parked in front of a fucking fire hydrant. No, Bigfoot stole it.
Yeah.
You're like,
He's that guy.
you know, it's that guy.
He is 100% that guy.
We're like, oh, I didn't pay my electricity bill for 7 months. My electricity bill got turned off. No, Bigfoot bit your electrical cords and you now don't have electricity.
Exactly.
Damn, Francesca.
She cleans up nice.
Without them nerdy ass bangs
Yeah.
and hanging out with that nerd ass 40-pound fucking leather jacket girl. Uh-oh.
So they're on a date.
Oh, and she's poisoning him.
Yeah.
That's why you don't fucking drink coffee with a goddamn flour in it.
But no creamer. And she just poisoned him and he's dead.
So I'm guessing that that's the sofa. And so then she's going to take over that body. And then, yep. And then the girl that was in the bathroom just got her body taken over. I'm guessing this is going to kind of have the same feel for it as like a Skeleton Key.
Yeah.
Where they need to keep switching bodies so much. But at the same time, I'd be like, hey, dipshit, you fucking switched bodies into a sofa, huh? Like, good job.
Yeah, like of all the things to switch into. Did
What?
you just like need a break from all the murder?
I'm just a big perv, and I like people sitting on my face.
Yeah.
And now,
So now the other detective walks in on the sofa.
injecting himself into the other
Yeah.
person's head.
And Francesca stabs the detective.
And then the other detective stands up.
And he's been taken over by the sofa.
So now the boy detective is taken over by the sofa, and Francesca is taken over by that weird looking person from the bathroom.
Yeah.
Ooh, Steven Seagal snap neck style.
Snaps her neck.
She went in for a kiss and he said, "Hiya!" and fucking key hop broke her neck. And so the emo chick,
It's like watching from the outside.
where she has her neck brace and her forehead bandage on, looking normal. So now Francesca in her mini ass skirt and the fucking Detective Mulder are now going out on a night on the town.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing. Every time I break somebody's neck, I'm just like, all right, let's go to Applebee's.
Yeah.
They got all you can eat appetizers.
So now emo girl's inside, realizes the female detective is dead, and calls the police.
And she has her leather jacket back on. Never leave home without it. And now she has 2 nose rings. And the couch is trying to talk to her. Even though the couch... What? The couch is trying to talk to her even though... it switched bodies. But inside the couch eyes, it looks like somebody's trying to get out. Like they're like knocking
Yeah.
or falling endlessly. And it's playing tense atmospheric music.
Who's falling?
And she missed him already because now it's just pitch black.
Too late.
Like, won't, won't. And still pitch black. Yep, still pitch. Oh, all right.
And that's the movie. What are you going to do?
Obviously, don't get a couch with fucking big ass buttons on it.
Yeah, that's a big one. All right, we'll be back for some final thoughts.
Hell yeah.
Killer Sofa.
Get a drink.
And we're back with final thoughts on Killer Sofa.
Man.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
Look, I don't like, it's just so, like, it's odd. You know, like we do these movies,
Yeah.
you know, but we're start out with better movie than I could make,
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Of course.
but super hard to follow.
It had so many
Dreams inside of dreams.
I don't want to call them jump cuts. I just want to call it like they didn't have a scene in between to properly like
crazy.
orient you to the fact that this person is now in a different place.
Yeah, like you said, dreams inside dreams, and then inside, all of a sudden, it's somebody else's dream, and then you're like, oh, just kidding, that was a dream too. And you're like, wait, what? And then it's cutting from this person to this person. Like, how did that roommate, that emo chick, get to the freaking police station when she was just at the, you know?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
And then the two, they were just scorned lovers.
Yeah.
And there's like, okay, you take the girl in the bathroom, and I will all of a sudden just morph into Mulder, and we'll just run amok on the town.
I mean, apparently.
Yeah, like I said, the ending of it, spoiler alert, was the exact same ending as Skeleton Key.
Yeah, just they leave together in different bodies.
Yeah, so that was the gist of the movie was, you know, if somebody gives you a freaking lazy boy recliner, don't get upset when your body gets taken over by it.
Yeah, exactly. It's I don't know. I felt like this could have been something that could have been done in a simpler way.
Yeah, I think there was too many. It was, like I said, super hard for us to follow it, and we're freaking watching the movie.
Yeah.
You know? Glad there's alcohol.
Oh, yes.
But I don't know. There's really not. I mean, the death scenes were pretty funny, you know? But, yeah. Kind of hard to follow along, but, you know, it was okay. I mean, we'll see what happens when it comes time for that monthly recap.
I don't imagine this is at the top, but we'll see. We'll see how it all balances out.
Yeah. Hard to follow. It had the potential. Kill scenes were funny, but just hard to follow.
It was okay.
Yeah. Had higher hopes.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. So, but yeah, I think that's. I don't know what else, man.
I don't have a ton to say about this one.
Yeah.
Like, it was just kind of like, it wasn't awful. It wasn't great. It was just kind of there.
Yep. Yeah, but I guess we can just end that.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Such an
it.
awkward, like, goodbye. You know?
I don't have much else.
Yeah, like I said, it jumped around a lot. It was hard to follow. But the death scenes were good. They were funny. But other than that, like, I mean, even the ending, like, so that person just fall into, like, so what the fuck? Was there really somebody in the goddamn couch the whole time?
I mean, I
Or was it a
guess.
fucking demon that was in the couch? You know? Like,
very
that
confused.
part doesn't, yeah.
Like, there's a person controlling the couch, and there's a person inside the couch.
Because if the person from the beginning of the movie was in the couch, they cut his legs off, remember? So he couldn't be standing there.
Yeah,
So whose fucking body was that with their face cut off?
exactly.
It's like, oh, I've been in here for a long time. Yeah, well, you
And
should
if-
have been to the hospital because your face is fucked.
And if it's a demon-possessed couch, why do you have to have a person who controls the couch?
Yep.
So
Yep.
many unanswered questions.
Hopefully there's a number 2.
So we can cover it.
So,
Yes.
But, yeah, I think we're going to end it.
Yeah.
Have a drink and... and that's it. Just have
That's
a
it. Very much.
drink.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
If you made it this far, like I said, it's super hard to follow along even when we were watching ourselves.
We were very lost.
So, appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
All right, bye everybody.
Later.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.